So, very good afternoon to all of you. First of all, I thanks the organizer for nominating my name for the Best Researchers Award in the International Research Awards on Statistical Method for analyzing the engineering data. I thanks once again. Uh, I'm Dr. Abhijeet Digalwar, working as a professor in field research for the Symbiosis International University, Pune, Nagpur campus, Nagpur. I am the professor at Mechanical and Manufacturing in Department of Pilani campus. And presently, I am on lean and working at a Symbiosis University, Pune, Nagpur campus. This slide shows my academic background. I completed my BTech in Mechanical Engineering in 1995, MTech in Mechanical Engineering from BITS Pilani in 1998, and PhD again from BITS Pilani in 2006. This is what my professional background. Presently, I am working as a professor and head research at SIU Pune Nagpur campus, and I have over 22 years of teaching experience at BITS Pilani and 4.5 years of teaching experience at a BN College of Engineering, Pusar. So total 26 plus years of teaching, research, and academic administrative experience I have till date. I am teaching the various courses from the manufacturing and mechanical engineering domain. This slide shows the various courses which I have taught at UG as well as at the PG level. Mostly I was teaching world-class manufacturing, lean manufacturing, sustainable manufacturing, manufacturing management, production planning and control, operations management, kind of the courses to the UG as well as the PG courses. Total post-PhD experience, if we can see, is I am having 17 plus years of post-PhD experience. I have published more than 116 papers till date, and out of these, 49 papers are in Scopus and SCI index journals, and 70 I have published into reputed international and national conferences. One patent is filed by me, that is an Indian patent is published, 2 edited books, 2 lab manuals. Total citations are 1215. My H index, as far as the Google Scholar is concerned, is 20, and Scopus and Web of Science, my H index is 15. I have supervised 4 PhD students, and 2 are pursuing under me for their PhD work. So I have completed 3 sponsored research projects, funded projects, 2 consultancy projects, delivered 31 plus invited and the expert talks at various organizations and institutions. I have organized 5 conferences, 35 plus PhD thesis. I have evaluated of other different universities till now. 50 plus papers, you may say, I have reviewed of referred journals. I have received the awards from the different committees, like I have received a felicitation from the Decision Sciences Institution of USA for the contribution in the Indian Subcontinent Decision Sciences Institution. I work as a visiting researcher at Southern University of Denmark. Then total 26 plus years of academic and administrative experience I have. Now coming to the topic for the presentation, that empirical investigation and analysis of factors for the sustainable growth of electric vehicles manufacturing in India. And I will be covering the objectives of the topic, the introduction, literature review, the research methodology, results, and the discussion. So the objectives set for the present study are identification of sustainable factors, criteria, and their sub-criteria, considering in the literature for the growth of electric vehicles in India. The second objective is empirical investigation and validation of the sustainability factors and their sub-criteria. Then analysis has been carried out, and then we have done the importance index analysis, impact assessment, and finally we propose the sustainability assessment framework for electric vehicles manufacturing in India. As you know, the development of any nation depends on their economic, energy structure, industries, and the infrastructure. And the continuous growth of this Indian economy and the living standard shows that the transportation sector is also very important for improving the lives of the people. As you know, the India is the sixth largest commercial vehicle manufacturers in the world, largest tractor and the two-wheeler manufacturer in the world, second largest bus manufacturer in the global market, third largest heavy truck manufacturer in the world, sixth largest car manufacturer in the world. So this shows that our transportation sector is very important and contributing a lot in a economic development of the nation. However, with the growth also comes the responsibility of meeting the associated challenges of fast depletion of the conventional energy sources, rising energy costs, increasing oil import bill, and the impact of mobility on the health and the environment. So to understand and to mitigate these challenges, the government of India has identified the electric vehicle as an alternate solution. So how this electric vehicle is an alternative for the other conventional vehicle? To understand this, this slide shows the comparative analysis of electric vehicle with a conventional vehicle based on petrol, diesel, and the CNG. And we found that the carbon emission from the electric vehicle is almost negligible compared to the petrol, diesel, and the CNG based vehicle. As far as the infrastructure is concerned, the infrastructure for electric vehicles manufacturing and the deployment purpose is negligible and is upcoming. Okay, whereas the infrastructure is well in place for petrol-based vehicle, diesel-based vehicle, and the CNG-based vehicle. So other parameters also we have found, and the cost is one another important issue or the challenge which the government of India is facing for the slower growth of the electric vehicle deployment on the Indian roads. Okay. So now, how the other developed countries deploy the electric vehicles in their country, and why the India is facing the challenge in the growth, okay, the slow growth of the deployment of electric vehicle in India. So this we have compared with respect to the Norway, USA, China, and many other countries, and we found that there are many factors, many policies are important, and which will help in the sustainable growth of the electric vehicles manufacturing as well in India. So for successful deployment of EV, it is essential to know the various factors which will support the sustainable growth. So to understand which are these various factors important for the sustainable growth of electric vehicle, initially we have developed the research methodology to review the factors from the available literature, then develop the conceptual framework of developed or identified factors. Then we have tested for with the researchers and academicians, and we have tested it from the manufacturers, policymaker, and the potential users. Then we have done the content validity of the sustainability factors and perform the empirical investigation of the sustainability factors. And then we have ranked the factors, identify the reliability, and perform the factor analysis. And on the basis of this, finally, we propose the framework for the sustainable growth of electric vehicles manufacturing in India. So we found uh, many researchers address the issues such as the demand incentives, power infrastructure, charging infrastructure, and the battery technologies for EV, but they ignore the urban and the rural population in their studies because the 60 to 70% of the Indian population is living into the urban and the rural areas. So therefore, there is a need to consider the uh, needs and the requirements of the urban and rural population as well. And therefore, there is a need to consider the other various factors like a geographical, economical, environmental, social, cultural, political, and legal into account for the design, development, validation, and to exploit the sustainable growth of EVs in India.